Alright guys, so welcome back to another video here on the channel. This is going to be a little bit different than what we usually do, but essentially with this video, I'm actually going to talk about our future plans and what is planning and what we are going to be cooking in for the year 2025, because it is essentially just a few days away until Christmas, and only just a few more days until the end of the year of 2024. So we actually have a lot that we are going to be looking forward to what is coming for us in 2025. And I figured that this would be a good time to make a video just to share with you guys on what our plans are for the year 2025. So when you looked about like all the technology that we've been into when it comes to like TVs, gaming, and just, game consoles and whatnot, it's just been a very, very interesting year here in 2024 because we essentially got some nicer quality TVs. We've even got a PlayStation 5 Pro, and we've even had some nice, incredible games and such like that. So it's just been a very, very good year here in 2024. And our plans for 2025 is, on top of that, we've also got a house that we are going to be moving into in just a month from now on the 1st of February. And honestly, I'm definitely excited. We're finally going to have a game room yet again, and it's going to be really, really awesome. So what our plans are is, starting in the beginning of 2025, we have the LG B4 65-inch TV that is going to be getting delivered at our new address on February 17th. If you are wondering what that is on a Monday, and that is essentially going to be 2 weeks after we get moved into our new place. And I'm definitely going to be exciting to basically review the LG B4 to see how it basically stacks up with our LG C1 as well as our LG C3 and such, because it's essentially supposed to be a good TV, and it's definitely an upgrade over last year's B3 when it comes to having brightness and more HDMI 2.1 ports, and it's going to be a very, very good TV. So with that in mind, we're going to have that TV paid off by either March or possibly April during 2025, and then there's going to be one more TV that we're going to be ordering, and that is going to be the Samsung S90D, and that is going to be our last TV for quite some time now, because OLED is definitely just the TVs that we are basically gaming on, and OLED has definitely been the superior TV to play on because you're just going to get the lowest input latency possible, and games are just going to look more punchy, more vivid-like, more real-life-like. Games are just going to look so much better. I mean, right now, I'm actually playing, as you're seeing, Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. Well, not remastered, but essentially the OG PlayStation 4 version, I'd just say, that we're playing on a PlayStation 5, and it definitely plays at a solid 4K at 60 frames a second. And we are playing this off of our first ever QD OLED, which is the Samsung S95B that came out in 2022, which we're going to make a video also on this TV because it is definitely also a couple years old that we've also had. But also, this game looks very, very vivid, colorful, really bright. And this is an area that I think QD OLED just absolutely shines over WOLED. So with that being said, the Samsung S90D, once we finish paying off our B4 within the first month or two after we having it, we're going to be getting the S90D Samsung, and then we're going to have 3 WOLED LG TVs, and then we're also going to have 3 Samsung QD OLED TVs, and we're going to be pretty much set for like the next probably 5 to maybe 10 years. So we'll probably won't buy a new TV for a very, very long time unless something with one of our current TVs ends up breaking, or we do see something that's better and we might have to sell one of them that we got to get a nicer one. But with QD OLED and just WOLEDs getting more brighter than ever before, I don't think TVs are going to get that much better for basically a good while at this point. Like, I don't see TVs getting super much better, at least not for like another, I should say, probably 5 to maybe 10 years, like we were saying that we would have these TVs for. So those are going to be our last two TVs that we are going to be getting. And like I said, OLED is going to be what we are going to be primarily playing on, because OLED is definitely just the overall best way to play video games. Now, we are going to have an LCD type of TV, probably a Sony, in our main bedroom that is going to be like our third room, that we're going to have a decent gaming setup in there. But when it comes to like our gaming room and in our entertainment living room, those are going to be sticking with the Samsung and LG OLEDs, because OLED is just the superior way to go. And we will have that bedroom, rather if we want to experience an LCD TV that has just a little bit better brightness. So I know that might sound really weird. I know it just sounds odd that we're going to have an LED TV in another room, but hey, at least we'll be able to experience both, but while keeping OLED as our main one. So now we're going to move further down the road, which is probably going to start around summertime, and we're going to be hopefully purchasing the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, the PlayStation 5 Pro, right now, there's not really that many good-looking games that literally look like minor differences, I should say. That's what you're only going to see. Like, there's not games that are going to be like, oh, wow, this looks so much better than even a base PlayStation 5. The couple of games that Digital Foundry has said that does kind of make it feel somewhat better on a PS5 Pro is essentially this game that we're playing on the screen, but the remaster version, and then Horizon Forbidden West. And other than that, some games that do have the PSSR is not going to look that much different. And Final Fantasy Rebirth, 7 Rebirth, I should say, is another game that absolutely has a huge difference on the PlayStation 5 Pro, rather of the base PS5. But when it comes to like the variety of most of the current games that got patches, you technically are not going to really get that much of a difference with the PlayStation 5 Pro or anything like that, as it is not going to be that much of a difference. But with more games that are getting released in the next year or two in 2025 and 2026 and beyond, then those games are probably definitely going to get a little bit more of a PlayStation 5 Pro enhancement that definitely is going to look probably a tad bit better, I should say, than even with the current games that got patches, because, well, the developers can actually basically utilize the power, and with them developing games as it is already, they can utilize the power. I know I kind of like screwed up saying utilize there, but, they can utilize the power probably a bit more better than with a game that's already out for something like a PlayStation 5 that is just getting a patch to have PSSR added to it to help with a smoother, crisper, 60 frames a second type of experience. But with that being said, even though a lot of games don't have huge graphical upgrades, there is one upgrade that I do like with the PS5 Pro, and that is that you're actually getting a full-on 2 terabyte storage rather than getting a full only 1 terabyte that you get with the PS5 Slims. And what we got, which is the OG PlayStation 5s, we actually have 2 OG PlayStation 5s, and they don't even have a full 1 terabyte of storage. They only have like somewhere around 667 gigs total, even though they're touted to have 825. So in reality, you're definitely going to get a lot more space with the PlayStation 5 Pro than, of course, what you do with the OG PlayStation 5, however. But I know that there's an argument to be made, and it's because that the PS5 Pro does not come with a disk drive, but we will end up purchasing a disk drive in the future, or we'll just keep our current OG PlayStation 5s that have a disc drive in them, and we would just keep them pretty much as a second console option, I should say, on our setup. So we'll have the PS5 Pro for like the games that we do want the best experience for, and then games like we have on disc, and some games that are like Call of Duty that are not going to make a huge difference, that, you know, you're not like looking at the graphics, you're playing a first person shooter and you're like into the game, not like saying, oh yeah, this looks good. Then that's probably what we will keep on our OG PlayStation 5, as Call of Duty already looks good on the PS5 and very crisp, and you get also a 120 FPS even on the base PlayStation 5 that makes the gameplay look somewhat smoother at 120 frames. But the game also looks crisp as well. Like all the Call of Duty games look crisp while you play at 120 FPS. But with that being said, then we're going to also try to get back into purchasing and pre-ordering our games, because we haven't really been pre-ordering a lot of the new games here lately. Like we haven't pre-ordered Assassin's Creed Shadows. We didn't even, as from I'm aware, we didn't even pre-order Assassin's Creed Mirage. And it's a little bit hard to think back, but there's a lot of games that we wanted to get pre-ordered that we did not get pre-ordered. Well, that's actually going to be changing, and we're hopefully going to get back into that category, because 2025 also looks like that there is going to be a lot more exciting games than what 2024 and 2023 had. Like we got, if it's not true, if GTA 6 is not delayed, there's GTA 6, the biggest game of all time. Then we got Borderlands 4, as well as the Fable reboot, which is another game I'm absolutely looking very, very forward to of pre-ordering. And then there's been rumors that we are possibly going to get a new Battlefield game. And then there's been rumors that there is a new version of this game on the screen, which is Horizon Zero Dawn, but being Horizon 3, whatever that they call that game. So there's a rumor that there is a third Horizon game that is in development, and it may get announced next year, but probably not get released in either till 2026 or possibly 2027. Then we got next year's Call of Duty game, and then we also got WWE 2K25, and then now because NCAA college football is back, now there's going to be another version of that that's going to come out during the summertime, and then we got PlayStation first party game Ghost of Yotoi. So yeah, there is definitely a lot that we are going to be looking forward to in 2025. So we got 2 more OLED TVs that we're going to be purchasing. Then we're going to try to get 1, possibly 2 PlayStation 5 Pros for both of our basically living room and game room setups, and then we'll most likely keep one of our OG PS5s in basically the bedroom and whatnot on the LED TV and whatnot. And so there's also that with on top of our new house. So there is definitely a lot that we are definitely looking forward to in 2025. So 2025 might actually be the best year for us in terms of not just technology, but gaming and just newer games that's coming out, and us having the best technology ever with the best like TV technology, and having the best, most powerful console being the PS5 Pro, and having more space to hopefully keep more games downloaded on our console. So yeah, it's definitely looking like 2025 is going to be an exciting year for us. So that is the news that I wanted to share with you guys today on this new episode video that we made for you from Tech and Gaming Reviews. Is we got 2 OLED TVs that we're looking forward to getting, and then we're going to get the PlayStation 5 Pro, and then after that we're going to get settled back in to purchasing all these new games and getting back into pre-ordering games and such like that. And there's definitely a lot of games that we're definitely looking forward to. Our most hyped games right now are Ghost of Yotoi and Fable Reboot and Borderlands 4. And then if GTA 6 does not get delayed, then that is our most hyped game right there. And that is definitely a lot of gamers' most hyped game, like ever in the world. Like, GTA 6 is going to literally be the best game that you could ever pretty much play. Like, it's going to be the most prettiest game, most best open world, and it's definitely going to be in an exciting year in 2025. But there's also going to be some other games too that we're going to be getting. Like, there's a new rumor that possibly the next Battlefield game could be coming out, so there's that as well. So yeah, so I just figured I would make this quick video to share with you guys of the news. And another thing that I forgot to mention, and the reason why we're making gameplay videos as our main videos, is because we have our PC packed up, ready to go. So when we get moved into our new house, and then also just now with that getting in mind, I just also forgot another thing that we're going to be planning on getting. And that is going to be expanding our YouTube channel, and we're finally going to get a new microphone for our YouTube content stuff. So that's another thing I also forgot to mention that we're going to be trying to do in 2025, is we're going to actually get a microphone to talk with our YouTube stuff when we do our webcam videos and our live streams. So that's another thing I also forgot to mention that you probably are going to be looking forward to as well. So yeah, there is definitely a lot of stuff that you probably are going to be excited and that we are excited for in 2025. 2025 is looking like it's going to be the best year for us to date. Like, it is literally seeming like it's going to be the best year of all time. So this is going to do it for Tech and Gaming Review. So I figured I would make this video to share with you guys what our plans are for 2025. Let us know in the comment section down below if you are excited and if you are looking forward to what 2025 brings to us. If you're looking forward to seeing us review the LG B4 or the Samsung S90D QD OLED, or us reviewing the PlayStation 5 Pro or whatever, or us reviewing a lot of the new games that are coming out. So you just let us know in the comment section down below of your thoughts and what are you really, really looking forward to that we are going to be doing in 2025. If it's one of the two TVs doing the review for, videos for, or if you're looking forward to us reviewing the PlayStation 5 Pro, or all of the games that we talked to you about that we are definitely going to be pre-ordering also for when they come out for as reviews. You just let us know what you are going to be looking forward to us doing on 2025 for this YouTube channel. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this video. So this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you enjoy this type of content, and subscribe if you are new to this channel, and we will keep you posted with more content like this going forward, including all the stuff that we just announced that we're going to be doing in 2025. And let us know in the comment section down below, again, what you are going to be really looking forward to, whether if it's the one of the two TVs or the PS5 Pro or the game reviews that we're going to be pre-ordering. So just let us know in the comment section down below what you will be looking forward to on this YouTube channel in 2025. But Tech and Gaming Reviews here. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And we shall see you guys later in the next video. So peace out. We will catch you all later.